welcome to LastofAvari channel. This is another episode of Avarian Mail, and today we will be talking about another piece of cheap Chinese garbage and why the hell local manufacturers can do the same stuff or the same quality for competitive price. So, I have a phone which is ASUS ZenFone Go ZB500KL, and it is a pretty good budget phone, but it has a design feature of these volume buttons, which are obviously on the back and they're kind of comfortable to use after a while, but that means since ASUS is not the most well-known phone manufacturer, especially in Belarus, that means that you can't buy genuine accessories like designed for it various phone cases, and my phone case is just generic one because I couldn't get anywhere in Belarus, and that's why it already had to be replaced. Well, actually the second reason for replacement is that it is worn down after a couple years of using it, actually I think couple and a half at this point, so I just ordered it from China, and even if I could order something like that locally, that would be a pretty bad idea, since this case costed me $369 and it arrived in less than 2 weeks actually, which is surprising for something that goes from China to Belarusian customs, where it can actually sit like for 1 or 2 weeks if our guys are especially incompetent. But yeah, in this case, thankfully, it just got to Belarus within a week, or even a little bit less than that, and then it spent just a couple of days on customs. So it was pretty quick, and the same kind of phone case would have costed like maybe 15 rubles in Belarus, which is like $7 or $8. And yeah, I don't see a reason why would I pay over twice as much for the same product, which is not twice as much better. I have another glorious example of it when I had to buy RCA splitters so I could run my Famiclone made by New Game Room, that's a Russian manufacturer. That is a Famiclone that has only mono audio output, so in order to capture it in stereo, because my capture device has 2 lines of sound that is being captured, so I had to route it over a splitter, and obviously this is an extremely cheap thing. It is not sophisticated, there is no reason it to cost much, and I bought it on eBay like a year ago, maybe even more than that at this point, and I had to pay 99p on eBay QK for a couple of these. And something like that in the form of a cable or just this little piece of plastic locally would have costed me 5 rubles, which is over $2, which is kind of strange since that's like 3 times more compared to this, and the quality is not much better either. It's identical, it's all produced in China, but at least you can buy this locally, and yeah, good luck getting something for ASUS phones, except maybe batteries that are produced in China anyway, since they're clone batteries, and yeah, just buy it from there originally without markup. So that was just my opinion on why you shouldn't really support local manufacturers, because by doing that you are just turning this not really competitive sector of economy even less competitive. If people don't have to do better, well, guess what, they don't, just like corporations. So let's unpack it and see how it actually looks like. Well, I already know, but maybe you are interested. And we'll see if the quality is actually any good, right? Because they say you can be scammed in China, but I never was at this point, at least. I bought a couple of things on AliExpress, a few things on eBay, and I never was scammed even once. So I had pretty positive experience with both European and especially Chinese sellers. So that's how the case comes, just in a little plastic bag or polyethylene maybe. That's the packet with bubble wrapping, and let's see how it looks without this film. Here it is. It's obviously fake leather, it's not natural leather. It can't cost $369 like that, right? But it's fine, and there are a few pockets for something like a bank card. And yeah, let's see how it will fit. As you can see, there are obviously cutouts for camera and flash and the volume rocker. So let's just push it right into it. This is a black case, it is available in multiple colors, but yeah, with my phone it looks alright, and if you close it you can see that yeah, everything is in place, nothing special, it just works. Its actual value fitting the price well, which is, you know, not particularly high but decent for its price. Tell me what do you think in the comment section down below, if you prefer to support actual local manufacturers if you have an option to do so. Because with some goods you obviously can't because it's not locally manufactured. And if supporting local manufacturers or local sellers is your priority, even when it is economically more efficient and more makes sense to just go with international ones. My personal choice is just to go with AliExpress and eBay, because as we say over here, if you can't tell the difference, why the hell you would pay more for the same product? But that's just my opinion, you can share yours, and if you like that video, you know what to do, share the crap out of it, and see you later. Thanks for watching.